Hey, how's it going? And today I'm going to be shaving a bunch of weight off my doors to make my car faster. I'm going for 10s and nothing is gonna stop me. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to be keeping track of all the weight I've lost and how I've done it. Plan is to keep the full rigidity of the vehicle on the door, and why and how I think I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna cut along the bottom here. I technically could cut right along this edge, but I think that is definitely a big part on the rigidity because the door's like this and then it comes out like this. So it's a big L. So I want to keep that because L's are strong, triangles are strong, squares are strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut here, here, and then up here and leave all this closing mechanism on and see how flimsy or rigid it is. And there we go. I took one piece of metal already out and the door is 100% rigid still. It doesn't flex, it closes mint, but it's just lighter. I've guaranteed that that is probably at least 5 pounds. I'm gonna double check right now. So here is a Lexan window that I put in a couple years ago. As I can see now, I made it too large. So I'm gonna cut that to the maximum / minimum length I can have it at. And then I'm gonna also reduce this weight. So this is what the old window used to ride on. So I'm gonna cut as much as I possibly can out of here, and then I'm going to move on to here. And as you can see, this isn't really attached to the car door whatsoever, other than the center and here and a couple other places. Maybe I'm gonna have to find it out, but this piece is heavy and I don't need it because I do have door bars. So this does not serve a purpose really, other than making it a little bit more rigid, but also a little bit more heavy. So I think I can remove that entire thing. That's gonna be sweet. All right, so I've already cut out quite a bit, but I do have a plan to shave a bunch more. So what I'm gonna plan on doing is cutting here, and then there's nothing attached to the door, to my knowledge, right here to there. And then cut here, cut that out, and then cut here, and this whole huge bar will come out. And I'm hoping that is a very heavy bar, so I'm gonna be deleting a whole bunch of weight. So far I've got the door panel, this for the inside. I've got the bar for bashing. This is heavy. I have no idea how much it weighs yet. I need to get batteries for my scale. Got some rubbers here, more steel, some Lexan. Damn, this is cutting quite a bit of weight off. All right, I got all the oil shaved off the actual inside of the door because this car's been oil sprayed many of times. It has little rubber pucks on here for in between the frames. I cut as much as I could out of the actual hinge itself and the lock. So here's the hinge side, all cut out, basically right to the hinges. I'm gonna actually cut the tips of the actual bolts off, just saves a little bit more because that's not gonna do me any good. But now obviously the door is very flimsy, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to a steel store and I'm going to put an X with very light metal just so it's not as flimsy. But it works good and it does look exactly like stock. But the real question is, how much weight did I save? I've got to go get batteries for my scale and I'll let you know. I weighed all those parts real quick and it ended up to be 22 pounds. So that's 22 pounds off of this passenger door, which is obviously really sick. So I'm gonna have to actually add a bit because this thing's floppy. So I'm planning on adding 2 pounds and all it's gonna be is a piece of steel from here to here and then here to here and then weld in the middle just so it doesn't flex as much. And then that'll be an easy 20 pounds. And then that's an easy 20 pounds for each side. So I'm already well on my way to reducing this car's mass. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.